If you are logging into MyTEAM Today, this is what matters. We did get a new challenge, technically two, not quite what we expected, maybe not exactly what we wanted, but let's still take a look at it. We're going to be making a lot of trades in the auction house, and we have something fun. We are making Ascension boards picks live on video today. We have a few stacked up. We also have a 95 plus pack we'll open. It's going to be a fun video. Let's dive into it. 4 challenges. I mentioned we got a couple new ones, not exactly what we expected. With the college player challenges, it was what we expected. I believe the new one today is Ashlon Jackson. Really easy to do, and good news, when you evo her to pink diamond, it is 75 assists. Goes perfect with any of these other ones you're still working through. All the other ones in the past, one was rebounds, but the rest have either been 250 points or 53 point made. So her 75 assists go very well when trying to evo these other players. Again, if you do her challenge and the time sensitive daily challenge associated with it, you'll get that Hall of Fame badge plus the exchange bonus piece plus the card. It is worth it. It is fruitful and low-hanging fruit, so to speak. Moving on to daily challenges, free 5,000 MT, rinse and repeat there. Go ahead and take care of that. Here's where the curveball comes. 2 days in a row, no fresh festival challenges. I thought we'd see something today. It's been a while. They've done a festival and not given us a challenge for 2 days. They've done it a few times where one day they'll skip, but they haven't skipped 2 days, so definitely a bit concerning. I know a lot of us are just stacking pieces, trying to see how many pieces we can get. We'll dive into the exchange and kind of see my progress. We've been grinding, but it's just gold pieces. Those do take a long time to add up. If we're not getting pieces from Park or King of the Court, it can be a bit slow going. So hopefully more and more pieces, hopefully 100 overall comes. I really want the majority of no money spent players to have a shot at Rudy Gay. May not be possible. We know how good that card is, but it is something to monitor. Nothing new in Greatness or Season 5. Look, still work through Greatness. There's some good challenges in here for certain challenges if that's what you're trying to get done. Like get one dunk and then the game is over. It does count for evolving these players. Keep that in mind if you're still going after any of these Greatness players. A lot of them are still in use. Dark Matter KG is a good card. Steph is a good card. Wade is a good card. Bird, I mean, it's dealer's choice. There's still a lot of people using these cards online. So if you're filling out your lineup, it's not a bad option. For Season 5, nothing new, just this flash challenge, fresh challenge, pardon me. 1 day, 21 hours to get that done. Go ahead and do that. And stay on top of these Season 5 rewards, as you unlock new players. It is free, easy rep. We haven't touched on rep in a moment, just simply because I'm kind of at a high tier and it's slow going. We're pushing for that diamond tier 2, but some of these rewards do get real nice. Look at that. When I get to diamond tier 2 or 3, I will get 250,000 MT. That's actually wild. I did not realize I was that close to that. So rep is a good thing. Keep working on that as well. And it's little challenges like this that really do help. So keep an eye on that. Other than that, just keep tracking your wins. I mean, we're playing a lot of breakouts, so getting some nice rewards. Look, I'll get another 95 plus at 40 clutch time wins. I think I just got a 95 plus from 40 triple threat wins. We'll open that up in a moment. It is nice. I mean, we know how rewarding breakout is in general. When you factor those rewards on top, it becomes pretty good. Shout out to training challenges. If you need to get badges, go ahead and add them. And of course, shout out to the signature challenge. But we did get a new challenge technically in weekly challenges, the first one of the new season. Very, very easy and a free legend badge. Again, you're going to need the college player. So this is the 3rd challenge they've given us that is associated with these college players. So they do want us to get it done. We've had a few challenges in the fresh tab where you needed specific college players, and now it's just any college player. Technically you need 3 because look at this win streak. Win 3 breakout games in a row using 3 college reward players. So if you haven't done any of them, you'll need to unlock 3, but it's worth it. You get a Hall of Fame badge, you get some game changer cards, which are cool, a takeover pack, not too excited about, but a free legend badge, super easy. We love these type of grinds. This will take you 3 to 4 games in breakout. It's really easy. The 3s, it's 15, that's not a ton. Dunks, 15, not a ton. Rebounds, blocks, and steals, 15. Super easy, super low-hanging fruit. Just take the free legend badge today, guys. Other than that, nothing really new besides the college players when it comes to challenges. Let's go ahead and just go straight into seasons. We kind of teased it at the beginning of the video. I'm chasing after this Nick Collison. I've actually seen a lot of people use him. He's probably one of the better Ascension pick rewards we've seen. Is he better than my Ibaka? Maybe, but I want the option. I at least want to try. So let's see if you guys can give me a little better luck. I have had no luck on this Ascension board. And let's see, I got 7 picks. You can see I got kind of a funky design going. I try to balance it. Like if I pick this one, then I'm going to come over and pick this one. You know, try to balance it a little bit, make kind of a cool matching design. Maybe we go here and here. All right, quick pause because my cat is scratching at the door. I'm gonna let the cat out. We'll be right back. Okay, my cat has been safely relocated outside my office. Let's go ahead and pick. We got 3 picks left. Look, it's even hard to get to this one. Be good luck. Takeover pack, 2 picks left. Let's go with these bottom 2. I've had a lot of success in the past in this area right here. I don't know. This one is kind of calling to me, but I want to keep the pattern right. Oh, it's the season base pack. Nothing too exciting. Unfortunately, we're not going to get Nick Collison today. That is a little unfortunate, but the good news is I'm very close to Dark Matter Larry Brown, and I did get the Pro Pass, so I'll get a 97 plus overall premium pack. That's a pretty exciting level. We got to work through that. But you can see these rewards are starting to add up. Larry Brown, Richard Hamilton. I'll get some extra picks there on level 31. Excited for this, and of course, at the end, you're going to get Draymond Green. A lot of people are using this card. He's a pretty good point guard. We know my point guard position is pretty stacked, but still, I am excited about that card. For game modes, dealer's choice today. Again, if you are on the festival grind, your best friend's going to be either Triple Threat Park or Breakout. It's one of the two. If you're comfortable getting online wins, hop into the park. It's 2 pieces per game. It does add up, and some of these games can be pretty quick. Depending on what you play difficulty with Breakout, and depending who you play against, sometimes offline games could even be harder. You never know. But for a 5-game win streak, you get that pink diamond piece. Very fruitful. You can do that every day if you're really chasing pieces. Those would add up. If you don't feel like sweating, then Breakout is the way to go. You can still get a ton of pieces in Breakout. Look, we're working through boards. I'm going to get a 92 plus pack. There's a 4,000 MT game. And I'm getting more and more Season 5 exchange pieces. Soon, I will be having a Season 5 mode event completion piece from this Breakout, and I'm using it to evo all of my college players. You can see a lineup like that. I just need assists with Ashlon Jackson. When I was doing those challenges earlier, I was just using 3 of the college players. Really easy stuff. So I do recommend Breakout, and let alone all of the, daily wins you're going to get, or not daily wins, but just wins throughout the season. They add up into this. So Breakout can be just really fruitful in my mind. And on a day like today, if you're just going to play for a bit or whatever it might be, I'd hop into Breakout or Triple Threat Park. Of course, on this channel, we are on the Showdown grind, having some success. Tonight, new episode of the King's Theme team. It was a very fun game. We took it into Showdown. As I mentioned in the video, we're in such a higher tier. Last season when I was playing these Showdown games, I was like tier 13. Though I was still matching up against Div 1 opponents either way. Now we're all the way up to tier 4, pushing for tier 3. The matchups are a little tougher, per se. So, new episode of the King's Theme team, that is a lot of fun. And either way, we are just trekking through Showdown on great pace. What are we up to? Almost 50 wins? 49 wins, and we're only not even 1/3 through the way of the season. So I'm obviously on a pretty good pace. Not sure I can keep it up and actually get 150 wins. I think realistically we'll go for 100 to 125 wins. Should get that 75 wins quite easy. And if I get this Season 5 mode completion piece and one from Breakout, that's 2. Plus level 40, plus all the college players. All of a sudden, this season, again, is just becoming a W. My account is getting stronger and stronger. We're still growing MT. It's wild. I was up to 9 million MT before I started spending, and then I bought a bunch of cards. We sold a few, and we kind of honed in on this lineup. It's a good mix of auctionable cards and rewards cards. This lineup is worth close to 4 to 5 million, plus I have about 5 million in the bank. It shows 4 up there right now, but we have a lot going on in the auction house. So my account is close to like 10 million MT right now, kind of crazy. But of course, these cards may depreciate. The longer I hold on to them, their value may go down. MT is always king, as we know, and that's why I'm keeping a nice stockpile of MT, but also have a very elite lineup to balance it out. And it's been a ton of fun in Showdown. For the most part, it's really just been a lot of fun. For King of the Court, we have rewards. It looks like it will be the same. And yeah, we'll talk about this more in the weekend. But yeah, I'm probably going to play at least a few games and go for tier 3, see how we do, maybe push for tier 2. Probably happy with tier 3, but that's cool. At least we get pieces out of the King of the Court. All-Star team up, kind of the same as like a Showdown. If that's your typical grind, just stick on it. If you're really chasing pieces, I would recommend Park. But yes, team up is fun, man. I do play team up. We will see what happens next season. Like I forecasted in season 4, I said, hey, season 5, I'm going to play Showdown. Season 6, I might go back to team up or salary cap. Who knows? I like to keep it fresh. Of course, it is fun in Showdown because I really get to use this elite lineup. You know, if I played All-Star team up or salary cap, I'm not using this lineup. Let's be realistic. In All-Star, I'm using one of these cards, and I do have a pretty fun salary cap team. It would have to be completely updated. You can see some guys are missing, but the bones are there for sure with this Yang Hansen, who has a ton of Hall of Fames. I would put in the Derek Queen dynamic duo. I could build a really fun salary cap team. Maybe that's our grind at some point. I would just like these rewards to be a little bit better. No new domination. We're still, I guess I wouldn't say we're holding our breath because you might be holding it for a while, but I do think a new one's coming eventually. And when that happens, it's going to be exciting. Hopefully it's a good player, maybe even a 100 overall player. Who knows? Maybe just a dark matter. Could be a lot of fun there. And for exhibitions, as usual, just get them done. Super easy, low-hanging fruit. Get the ones done that you can. If there's one that you can't, that's kind of weird. No Evo player, any color, and nothing's popping up. So that one might be glitched, but the ones you can get done, make sure you do. Into the pack market. Couple things happening here. One, in my unopened packs, we have a lot of fun stuff. So I know it's not the craziest pack opening, but we'll save this 95 plus for the end. They don't quite hit like they used to, but it's still a free pink diamond. Of course, pink diamonds are pretty cheap right now, but you can see just from grinding the game, look at all these Hall of Fame option packs have been here for a while. Those are from exchanges from last season, but everything before that is new. I mean, diamond shoe packs, legend option pack, that's just a diamond but 92 plus, some game changers, this 95 plus. It just keeps adding up. I usually don't let my packs get this backed up, so we won't do it all live on the video, but we will open this one at the end just for some fun, and I'll make a point to clear out my packs. I don't like being one of those guys that has like 100 unopened packs. I usually just kind of move through them. And as far as the pack market goes, the super packs are here. It is a little bit of a bummer that none are on MT, so if someone did want to rip a few packs with MT, they technically can't, and they have impacted the market. Certain diamonds are definitely a bit flooded, certain amethysts are definitely a bit flooded, but I'm not seeing it across the board. Like some amethysts are more flooded than others. This Jalen Suggs did not get flooded, but Josh Childress kind of did. Josh Childress' price went way down. Some of the all-star cards have taken a hit, but then some haven't. Like Igor Demin is still super high, but Dylan Harper took a bit of a dip. Day trades are still live and well. We're making a ton of trades. I'm stockpiling a bit of inventory from cheap diamonds like Dyson Daniels and things like that. It's one of those days. I still think there's a ton of MT to be made in the market, and we can take a look on how we're doing that. First off, in the outcomes, you can see some of the things I'm bidding on. I am interested in a Julius Erving. That's kind of for the main lineup. But as far as like trying to make flips, trying to win cheap Dylan Harpers and Suggs and Childress and Thompsons, just the usual cast of characters. And you can see that cast of characters in my sold. Nice to see this Kalani Brown. That is the Galaxy Opal Kalani Brown. Got her at 40K. So that is 20K MT profit on that one. Ray Nods, due to the super packs, well under 8K. We're making 5K MT on a 14,000 MT card. Ricochet, we got around like 24, so even that's like 10K profit. These IOs, I mean, you can get them at 1,000 MT, so if you buy them for 1,000, sell them for 3,000, sure, you only make 2,000, but it's like 200% profit return. Not as much return on these Josh Childresses, but kind of a break even because, again, we bought him a little too early, and that is something to think about on what you're buying today. I still think it is too early to go after these fresh cards, and I really don't see a pink diamond here that's worth stockpiling. maybe Ty Jerome. I think Suggs is probably better, but his price is just so low. Look, 6,000 not selling. Like, are we going to get him at like min buyout? What do Pink Diamonds quick sell for, you know? He's just very, very cheap and in huge volume. What if you can get him like under 3K? There's got to be profit there. Like, maybe just come in and bid 35, 3,400, try to sell him at 5. Maybe when he's out of packs, he goes up to 6 or something like that. If that happens, if he can really, you know, hit a floor or stabilize at 7K MT later, buying a bunch at 3K MT wouldn't be the worst idea. I've heard some people do like this Najee Marshall card. He's just undersized for his position at 6'6", but in park, he could be good. Who knows? There could be some value here if you can get at the right price. But in general, the fresh Pink Diamonds I'm not super excited about. I'd rather trade these Galaxy Opals. We're kind of at that point where Galaxy Opals are at the price where they can be day flipped. Mike Conley, not as much, just not as meta. We do need to find meta cards that people are actually going to use. The exception is Kalani Brown. Not sure how many people are running this card, but any Kalani Brown I can get in the 50s, I'm going to try to do it. I do think there's just simple profit to be made. 50K, 55K, any of these Kalani Browns, you should be able to sell around 70. I'm selling her at 70 now while she's in packs. Once she's out of packs, it should really only go up, and we can just go one set back. Let's look at Ariel Atkins, one up at 87. So, I mean, it's just a pattern that we've seen all the way back to last season with the Pink Diamonds. The female players just get so rare. There is one Ariel Atkins up at 87K right now. So if you can get yourself some Kalani Browns in the 50s, maybe even 60s if you have a larger appetite for risk, I think she sells in 70s all day long, 5 to 6 days from now. So that's what I'm honed in on, Kalani Brown. And then Jarrett Allen. I think this card is actually good. People are running him a bit. I want to wait with him. I think his floor will get lower, but he has a lot of good stats. 3-point, dunk, a little undersized. That's why he's not like on bid right now. But as a budget card, this card's actually pretty good. Not too much volume. I'm seeing like 60 getting listed, not quite selling. I'd like to get him closer to 40 and then sell at 60. So I might even start making a couple bids on these guys just to see if I can win them around 40. I just think it will be easier to win around 40 come Friday, Saturday. Look, 40 is not going to win it. Maybe this one 40 would actually register as a bid, but still I may not actually win it. It's just not high enough. We will put an earmark on Jarrett Allen and the other Galaxy Opals from this new fresh set, but passing on these Pink Diamonds for investments. For day flips, you know, it's always good to use recent sets, and I think Jalen Suggs is actually a pretty good day flip because his price is just staying steady. I'm not seeing a huge dip because of the super packs. Again, those packs may be weighted a bit where maybe not as many Jalen Suggs are coming out. I also see a ton of Jalen Suggs right around the same price. That is an example of maybe somebody stockpiling these, trying to price fix them a bit. But if someone is price fixing, it's a little bit of a risk, but you can almost take advantage of it. Where I'm like, look, someone's trying to price fix this guy at 23,000. If I can win it at 15 and then just list it at like 21, he might just buy it to get it off the market because he wants all the Jalen Suggs to be his. We've done some similar things with Derek Queen. I would be a little bit more hesitant to do it on a card like Suggs, but if someone is doing that, good on you. Either way, it does look like wholesale at 20, so pretty comfortable bidding around 14, 15. But as I mentioned, Josh Childress just took a dive. Like, we're seeing 12 not selling. Looks like some people bought him, but saw a few up for 12 not selling. People have come in and cleared him out a little bit, but there's 17 not selling, 15 not selling. Gone down a bit, so maybe you can win him in bid like under 10K, 11, 10K, something like that. That would be where some nice profit on Josh Childress is. But my strategy is going back a little bit further. As always, I am trading this all-star set. I just understand the prices. We've been trading them so much. Igor's gotten rare and a little bit more expensive. Dylan Harper's gotten a bit more common, like not used to seeing him being listed at 40 and not selling right away. So now I'm bidding in the 30s, but it's the same rinse and repeat. I can pull up any card. SAR's down to 50. You know, 50's not selling right away. Probably a 45K card kind of quickly, to sell quickly, that is. I'll just bid like 36 and we'll go from there. So definitely a lot of options when it comes to the all-star set. Just understand the daily floor and what's an appropriate bid. One more example, you can see Castle here, 52 not selling. So that's something I got to be aware of. Maybe 45 he sells realistically. anything I can bid on around, mid 30s. There's one right here, a little too close for comfort. I'm going to have to bid up to 42 if he sells at 45. Technically, that wouldn't be profit, so we'll skip on Castle, but work through the past sets. And I mentioned some diamonds. Honestly, I got a few circled. I'm going to go back to the well. I always do. This Asar Thompson, he got really flooded last super packs, buying him well under 10K. Even that 5K I'm tempted to buy. Bought a few at 4, won a couple on bid around like 2 and 3. Super easy card to sell on the weekend for like 10K. He's just one of those cards that has kind of a cult following, especially if a dynamic duo comes out with him and his brother, the Pink Diamond, who's also a pretty good card. They're in the same set. 2K has done that in the past, just added duos to existing cards. So it's something to keep an eye on. Both these guys actually could be decent cards just to invest in. It could be a bit of a hold. I'd rather win them on bid, but looking at a card like Amon Thompson, who I do like in IRL as well, he seems to be around 40 right now, and that's with super packs. So after super packs, he might even get more rare. Would be pretty comfortable getting a couple of this card around like 30, 33. Definitely going to keep an eye on him. So a couple of those Pink Diamond cards I like. Nas Reed as well. We're going back to the well. I mean, this card will sell over 10K once the dust settles on these super packs, but I'm still trying to get bids under 5K just in case he doesn't go back up above 7. If I'm getting him at 5, I'll make profit either way, and just because of super packs, there's such higher volume, it's much more possible to win aggressive bids. You can see Dyson Daniels, people trying to list him at his price a week ago when there was no super packs, but reality, this card today at least is like a 10K card. Win him on bid in the 7s. We already grabbed a couple. Gonna keep an eye out. I don't want to spend 10. I think even that could be a little high, though I think there's profit there too, because I was selling him closer to 20 once the dust from the super pack settled last Tuesday. Definitely value in cards like that. And just keep that in mind. I mean, even Season 3 has some really fruitful cards to trade. Grant Hill, man, you can make MT on this card. People do still run this card. Sells around 30, maybe a little bit more depending on badges. Just try to bid around mid-20s, 30s, and you can stockpile. I'll bid on both of these about 25, 26, and think I could sell in the 30s. Not going to win that one, but that's fine. Would be surprised if I can win this one. Then usually if someone comes and bids on the one before, they're probably bidding on this one. But we did get the bid off on that one, so that is exciting. We'll see if we can win that Grant Hill and other cards like that. And that's just kind of my mindset. You can see the active bids we have, just, the typical usual cast of meta cards that are, understanding their floor, that have a lower bid than needed. And even on a day like today, we can stay pretty active and make quite a bit of MT. As you guys saw in the outcomes, we sold about 10-15 cards yesterday, maybe a little low for Guru standards, but we're getting 5 to 10K profit on each card. So even on a slower day, that's still 50 to 100K extra MT. And it's only going to ramp up. There's always more and more opportunities. We made so much MT on this all-star set. We haven't had a set like it since. This game is cyclical. They don't release game-breaking sets every single time, but that big set is going to come. It's going to dip the market a little bit, but it's those big sets we like to trade in the future. Like I said, when All-Star was in packs, we'll be trading these cards for a long time. Now that they're all on buyout, their price is settling, it's just nice to have such a high volume of borderline meta cards that we can move and groove. Any day I can come in and focus on a new one. I haven't checked in on Ace Bailey today. Boom, this card will sell around 25K, and there's 3 up with current bids well under 5K. So this is an easy opportunity for me to potentially win some cards. We'll gladly bid 20K on all of these Ace Baileys. If I get them, I can probably sell around 25 to 27. Easy profit for 10, 15, 30 seconds of work. That's the kind of stuff that we like. So go ahead and search for these deals. I've given you a decent list of cards, but any meta card that people are half using, even Derek Queen's, Bobby Portis's, if that's more your budget range, just cards that have a reason to be used. Dunk, defense, threes, size, and speed. The more boxes a card can check, the more valuable they're going to be and hold. Like, look at Stephen Castle. For his position, great size. He can shoot. He can dunk. He's got great athleticism. This is a good meta card that people are going to keep using. When you compare him to maybe someone like Carlton, who is a good card. I know some people were pretty hyped on his Amethyst. Just doesn't have that same driving dunk. I think his defense is just not there. Not as many people are going to use this card, and look at his price. It's down at 5K. That's why he's at 5K and cards like Stefan Castle are at 50K, because Castle's much more usable. And that is our mindset when we're working through the auction house. I do want to tap into the exchange. I know we didn't touch on it yesterday, but a lot of things are going on. You know, we have the Fresh Festival, and I mentioned, yeah, we have a ton of gold pieces. Look at all these gold pieces. I got to take the time just to upgrade all these to amethysts. We won't do that this exact second, but yeah, stay on top of that. Keep upgrading your pieces, lining up your shots. I think we're at what? One Galaxy Opal, or sorry, one Dark Matter, 100 overall, and a few Galaxy Opals, 3 Galaxy Opals. Getting up there, nowhere near close to 20 for Rudy Gay. It would take a lot from 2K for me to get close. And I did get the Sunday Park streak, but I just got tier 3 on King of the Court. I don't even know if tier 1 or tier 2 would have been like the needle mover. If I got tier 2 on both weeks, maybe that would have got me to Rudy Gay. Maybe, maybe not. But this festival is still super fruitful. Even if we just get legend badges or have fun with a 99 plus premium, you know, as I've said, just keep stacking pieces, see where you get. But again, they put some really good pink diamonds in this. This Danny Wolf card is really good. Some people are running him. He's a good card. And now, you know, I'm watching the shooting guard tier lists, and a lot of creators are calling out this card, this Rondé Hollis Jefferson. It's going to be one of the better pink diamonds in the game. And tiers matter. I mean, sometimes there's tier specific challenges, but this is the type of card that holds, you know, for salary cap. Later in the game, you can't run Dark Matters all the time in salary cap. But if this card is just a shade below, you know, a Galaxy Opal or a Dark Matter, I mean, certain pink diamonds are better than certain Dark Matters. We just know that. And this is a really good pink diamond card. So we will make a point probably to get both these guys, no matter how the dust settles. You know, if I need to use every single piece to get Rudy, we would make that call. But I'd, you know, definitely want to prioritize some of these budget cards, because again, most of these pink diamonds in the festival are pretty good. I'm not sure about this Jordan Poole card, probably a pretty shifty fun card. But even down here, a Hall of Fame badge for 1 pink diamond. Don't mind if I do. You know, some of these dynamic duos can be fun, and something to earmark for trading later. Like this could be a usable dynamic duo in salary cap. So just keep an eye. Look, if you don't get to Rudy, it's going to be okay. There's still a ton of value in this festival. It's all free, hypothetically. I definitely don't recommend chasing, you know, more than a set budget in packs. If you really want Rudy and you need to open 500K in packs, something like that, I could understand the logic, because he would be $1 million card. Let's be realistic. On the auction house, this card would be well over $1 million MT. So there's always, you know, a risk reward to factor out. But in general, I'm pretty happy with this festival. I know whatever I get, it's going to be, you know, valuable between badges, players. Even if I just get some random packs and a couple of meta pink diamonds, all for free, I'm pretty happy with it. So keep working through the exchange. Hopefully more challenges come. We got King of the Court coming, Sunday Park streak. We know how sweaty that's going to be. We're hoping for some more low-hanging fruit when it comes to the exchange itself. With that, you know, it's a Wednesday, so it's that middle of the week. I don't love that word, but middle of the 7-day process. It's expected to be a bit of a quiet day, so for sure, just work the auction house, knock out some games, have fun in the mode while you're playing it. There is a lot of low-hanging fruit between badges, college player evolutions, working breakout, whatever it might be. And you can see from the pack market, you know, on my unopened packs, we do have a lot of things. But let's go ahead and open a couple of packs first, and really foremost, I guess we can hype it up with a 92 plus premium pack. Not super exciting, but it is premium, so maybe we get a fun card here. Let's see. So supposedly there is a small chance when it's 92 plus to actually get the tier above. Like from a 92 plus, you get a pink diamond. Not sure if that actually happens. This is a diamond, and I think it's a diamond. I thought I had this card, but hey, Diamond Luol Deng. This is not a bad card. I know the Dark Matter is one of the best small forward Dark Matters in the game, but a Diamond Swift Luol Deng is a pretty cool card. We will add to the collection. I knew I had a duplicate. Let's just make sure neither of them are free agents or anything like that. So we'll keep the one that's already in the collection just out of respect. Cannot sell them, but a free 1000 MT. Why not? Why not? All right, now for the main event. Let's go 95 plus pack. Come on, show me Wembanyama. Show me pink diamond Wembanyama. The odds of that are probably about 1 in a million, but you know what? Okay, it's not pink diamond. Would this be Dr. J? Because okay, it's probably not, but I think it is small forward. No, it's definitely not Dr. J, guys. Unfortunately, is that Billy Cunningham? That's what it looks like, but I don't think, does he have a pink diamond? No, he had a diamond. It is Billy Cunningham. Hidden Gems. Billy Cunningham. Okay, not on the list of cards I was hoping for. Probably just quick open the rest. Nothing too exciting out of that, but hey, we take some shoes. I think some of these things I'm just going to quick sell. Add to the exchange. No, I'll just take the MT. Golden One Center. We'll send that to the auctions. We had to buy that for the King's theme team. All of these, I think I'm just going to quick sell. I know I maybe could list those for a bit more, but all of those will just quick sell. We can see the legend option pack. Pick 3 cards. Not mad at that. Which legends do we want to pick? Let's see here. Immovable Enforcer? Probably. Ankle Assassin? Probably. Let's do that. Let's go Ankle Assassin, Immovable Enforcer, and Unpluckable. That's a good one. 3 ones I don't have to. All right, that will conclude the Big D Guru pack opening. I'll work through the rest of those offline. Don't you worry, guys. But I appreciate everyone. Like I said, I hope you all have a great Wednesday. Please do like and subscribe. It means a lot. And keep an eye out. We will have a double upload today. Later tonight, we will have the King's Theme Team episode 6. It's filmed, it's edited. I will just release it in a few hours. And it's a fun one, so I hope you all enjoy it. With that, appreciate everybody. Much love and peace.